Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Is Carol Vorderman all right? I only ask because she's seemed a little overwrought of late. She's been a bit, over-animated. A touch overzealous. And more to the point, she's also been hugely overexposed and overdressed on shows like The Last Leg, Election Special, where Carol and others gathered on Friday to give Rishi Sunak a well-deserved kicking and also prostrate themselves before St. Keir, with host Adam Hills surpassing everyone else's efforts when he claimed the new Prime Minister had given us all a promise of hope. Words that no one who claims to be a political satirist should ever use. But he did, along with lots of other fawning eulogies to the Labour leader on a version of the show that had been extended to 2 hours, which was a torment almost without end for the unconverted and created a problem for the Channel 4 production team. For, deep in their hearts, they all know Adam, Josh Widdicombe and Alex Brooker have only about 3 minutes of passable material between them and nothing that ever comes close to being laugh-out-loud funny, despite the show grinding on for 30 series. Just for the night, then, they had to be joined by a rolling team of like-minded, left-of-center guests including Chris McCausland, impressionist Matt Ford, comedian Fadiha El Ghori and Jonathan Ross, who I know divides opinion among readers but on this show came across as a television giant. In the absence of anyone else being fit for the job, he also gradually took over hosting duties and without fear or political favor began battering everyone, including his fellow guests. A valuable public service because Vorderman, hotfoot from auditions for Bet Lynch, the musical, wasn't going to miss her chance to dance on the Tories' political grave without an OTT pirouette or two. Oh my God, she groaned, when Hills asked her how she felt about the election. It was fantastic. Jacob Rees-Mogg, gone. Penny Mordaunt, gone. Johnny Mercer, gone. It was just, oh, bliss. The odd thing about Vorderman's bliss, though, is that it never sounds like anything of the sort. It comes across more, in fact, like she fancies the pants off Johnny Mercer and has been scorned by the entire party, which may be no accident. For it's always forgotten, by shows like The Last Leg and Hindfi who indulge her, that Vorderman performed the same swivel-eyed routine about Gordon Brown's Labour government before the 2010 election. Coincidentally, in 2009, she was also appointed, by David Cameron, to chair a Conservative Party education panel, along with Michael Gove. Whether she was expecting to become his Chancellor of the Exchequer I do not know, but during the intervening years the poor woman began to mistake the toxic and manipulative approval of social media for genuine affection and went off the deep end. On Friday, this process culminated with Vorderman crunching some numbers on behalf of her own tactical voting website and claiming it was hugely significant to the outcome. I'd no need to guffaw at the suggestion, though, because an incredulous Jonathan Ross did it for me and asked, "Are you claiming you won it for Labour?" Yes, she was indeed, and it's conceit that would make Donald Trump blush. In her giddy state, though, she may not have noticed that now all their political dreams have come true. There is no point to her, The Last Leg or any other show that's done nothing but tell us how much they hate the Tories for the last 14 years. It wasn't just Rishi's funeral they were attending here, it was their own, as was almost acknowledged by Adam Hills, who ended the night by desperately claiming, "We have to be on our guard with Nigel Farage now, 'cause he does lie." Farage's ego would be thrilled by the attention, of course, but as a means of producing a satirical show, concentrating so much energy on one MP among 649 other liars would be a disaster. There's no chance of Hills changing direction, though. He's already cut off that escape route with his promise of hope grovel. Nor is there the remotest possibility of organizations as institutionally biased as Channel 4 and the BBC, where they're both overrun by useless left-wing comedians, rooting out all of the other political propagandists, sycophants, virtue signalers and woke mediocrities and giving us proper satire, based on the old spitting image model where they used to treat everyone wit.